Hello girls and boys, happy Friday. Today is our last story being read to you. That's a new one. We have read stories every single day since the start of lockdown, and today is going to be the last one. So starting from tomorrow for 1 week, we will be finding from our YouTube channel the most favourite stories that we have recorded, and we'll upload one of those every single day for the next week. And then throughout the holiday, if you fancy listening to a bedtime story, just pop onto the YouTube channel and find one that you would like to rehear, or you might find one that you've not heard before because you might not have heard every single one as we've gone along. But today is the final one, and it's called The Little Cockroach. It's hopefully a story about determination. So here we go. Are you ready? The Little Cockroach. Pedro, Pedro, the little cockroach, was very bored one day as he looked across the sand dunes in sunny Angel Bay. "I'm tired of this place," Pedro said to his best friend. "There must be more than sun and sand to make this boredom end." He said, "I know, Enrico. We should go and have some fun." They packed some shoes and 2 canoes, and so the adventure began. They left the bay to find a way. The road was unfriendly and scary. Watching out for predators, they needed to be wary. Prowling in the shadows was a gecko's silhouette. Pedro and Enrico upped their pace. "We need to lose this threat." "Yippee! We lost it," Pedro said. They danced around with glee. Despite the close encounter, they had never felt so free. "Look, an airport!" Enrico cried, and they ran towards the lights. "Jump on his case," Pedro said, as they zoomed to catch a flight. Through the airport they whizzed. "Hang on, Enrico, hold tight." The roaches clasped with all their strength, with the cargo held in sight. "Arriba!" Away they flew, high up into the sky. The little bugs were on their way, waving their home goodbye. They arrived in a new land of spaghetti and old buildings. "We made it, Pedro, we really did. Here's to new beginnings." "Where are we?" Enrico said. "I'm not sure," Pedro replied. "Grab a camera, find your map, and let's follow that tour guide." "Let's go all Andiamo," is what the locals say. They walked up a wonky tower, with Pedro leading the way. They scuttled on through the crowds. "Come over here," Pedro said. "Oh no, Enrico, watch out!" as ice cream plopped on his head. Sweet, sticky and smooth, licking up the glue, the ice cream melted, with plenty for 2. They came across a kitchen and disguised as pepperoni. They were picked up by the chef and plonked onto calzone. Inside a pizza oven they sat. It was toasty and yummy. This was the perfect place to be, and perfect for their tummies. Unaware of the world outside, the bugs tucked in with delight. A knife came tearing through. Their delight turned into fright. Screams echoed through the air, with people in a panic. Pedro yelled, We need to leave. The atmosphere's too manic. After all the exploring, they decided to sleep. All their whizzing and whooshing had quite worn out their feet. They scurried into a grand hotel. Get in here, Pedro said. The little bugs found a case to make the perfect bed. They talked about the gecko and flying in the sky. Their heads buzzing with all they'd done, they started to close their eyes. Pedro started snoring. Enrico snuggled in tight. Tomorrow would be another adventure, but for now they said, night, night. And that's their cockroach trip. Not a road trip, but a roach trip. Thank you. A very special thank you to my awesome husband Robbie, who has offered endless support and bucket loads of optimism. Thank you to my mum and dad, who made me believe I could do anything. No, that was a funny little story, wasn't it? The little cockroach. Well, actually, there were two of them, and they went travelling around the world together. Came across some things were scary, but overcame those things and went on to new adventures. Well, girls and boys, I can't believe it that was the last live story that we'll be reading to you. Can't believe where the days and the weeks have gone. But don't forget what I said at the beginning. If you want to hear some more next week or hear some stories throughout the summer holiday, just log on to the YouTube channel and find a story to listen to. I would like to say a huge thank you to all of you who've listened to our stories since March, and an enormous heartfelt thank you to those of you who have sent a message every day or fairly frequently to our stories saying thank you and letting us know how much you've enjoyed them. We've loved reading your messages. We've loved seeing your emojis too. And we've loved being able to feel that we've been saying goodnight to you every single day. So, girls and boys, for the very last time, have you joined in with me, cleaned your teeth, been to the toilet for the very last time, and are you wearing whatever you're wearing ready for bed? I hope so. And if you're not quite ready, I'm sure you'll be doing it soon. So from my house to your house, good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. So night, girls and boys. Sleep well, and one extra one because it's the last time. Bye bye.